Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. So this is amazing. I bought a sled a couple days ago now here, and it cost me $100, and it's a 2005 500 liquid Polaris Classic. Check it out. So I moved the Ski-Doo Safari out, so now it's in the Ski-Doo Safari's corner. It is over in this corner. This is seriously amazing. Look at this sled for $100. Here's the catch. It hasn't been run in 4 years. Since 2015, it hasn't been on the trails or anything like that. It was parked running though, so I think I have a pretty good chance of fixing it up. So I was selling another sled to my neighbor, and he was like, oh, I've got a couple sleds over here that I kind of just want to get rid of. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'm interested, because I'm always interested in sleds. Who isn't? So I walk over there, and I'm like, I look at these sleds, and he's like, I don't know, $100, have them? I'm like, what? And he's like, is that too much? I'm like, absolutely not. That's a super, super good deal. So my next video after this video, I will be getting this sled fully running. I will give you a quick hint though, that when I did bring it in the other night, I put some gas inside the cylinder, fired right up. And there was old gas in the tank, and it kind of started idling. So I think we're gonna be able to get this going. Next year, I'm gonna give you guys a little walk around to show you what it is, show you what an awesome deal this was. So as I said, it's a Polaris Classic 500. It's a liquid-cooled engine, which is a plus right there. We come back here. It's got a beautiful seat right there. You can move this back and forth. There's a couple, small things, like the windshield has a crack right there, and the mirror has a screw holding it on, but nothing major. The seat is loose. I may be able to fix that. It was hit into a few times, but otherwise, it's really not that bad. They even cleaned it up for me. And with a little more cleaning, this thing for $100, I definitely could not pass up. So, I really like the lights on the back. I like that setup right there. It also has reverse. This pull-out reverse, which I actually even like better because it's almost a little bit annoying. The button reverse has sometimes, if your sled's idling low, it's hard to get into reverse. So, it's kind of nice to just have the pull-out reverse like that. Yeah, it's a really nice sled overall. I can't complain at all for $100. It's got electric start all hooked up, except for the battery just needs to be set inside of it, which isn't a crazy thing. Maybe $100, and we could have this thing run with electric start and reverse. So as far as I know, there's not much to it. It hasn't been running 4 years, like I said. So I'm going to be going through it a little bit. I'm probably going to be cleaning the carbs. But inside the engine, as you can see, this is just amazing. It's all clean with inside pretty much. They had a rag stuffed in there so no mice got into the intake. It's pretty much just as clean as it could be. It could use a little more cleaning, but for $100 I definitely can't complain. But overall, it's just a beautiful sled. Yeah, so this may end up being like the nicest sled we have, even though I've got a 2010 Polaris Dragon 800. It's a great sled. It does guzzle gas, and I don't use it to its maximum. So there's not really a point in having that huge engine in it for not really using it for anything like that. It doesn't have electric start like this one does. My brother's doesn't have electric start, so we're looking at the first sled besides my brother's Ski-Doo Safari that has electric start in it. It's going to be a great sled. With those Fox shocks, I think it's going to have a really good suspension in it. It's going to give a really good ride. Supposedly my neighbor said it gives a really comfortable ride. The few things I'm probably going to end up doing with it are cleaning the carburetors. Make sure, obviously, I can get it running. I think I can get it running pretty quickly. Put some fresh gas in it and some new oil, and I bet I can get it running. I may end up picking the track. It depends. If it's an icier winter, especially, when I'm out riding on the trails, I don't want to be sliding around, so I may end up picking the track on it. Otherwise, I may end up fixing the seat and not much else. Maybe fixing the mirror on the windshield, but pretty much, it's a pretty clean sled. For $100, you can't beat it. I would say the sled is worth around $1,100 fully running, maybe even a little more than that. So I'm super excited about this sled. Can't wait to ride it. I'm actually going to be letting my brother ride it, who's in college right now. I'm probably going to have him, when he gets on break, come back so we can ride all together. So it doesn't set up quite as high as the other sleds, which I do like a high riding seat, but with the comfortable shocks, I think it's going to be good enough. It's going to be quite the beast. Definitely more of a sit-down sled. You're not going to be standing too much up on this, especially because the handlebars are definitely more of a sit-down style. So not quite as easy to stand up as like the Polaris Dragon or the IQ. So anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you stay tuned for when I fix this thing up, and especially when we're out riding it. I expect it to be a super smooth, fun ride.